First week of the new year is really exciting for a lot of people, but for others it marks the end of the long-awaited holiday season. We have no more celebrations. We are done with a lot of the coldest and some of the shortest days, moving towards spring, and a lot of people really feel the post-holiday blues slump, which is a real thing. And today we're going to talk about that, and also not just that, but some of the warning signs and ways you can kind of help yourself. Dr. Jennifer Harned-Adams joins me today, clinical psychologist from HCA Health One. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year.
Thanks. Happy New Year too.
How are you feeling in the new year?
Looking forward to a fresh start.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that that refresh, but there is a little sadness leaving the season behind. My husband and I were taking down our Christmas tree last night, and he goes, "Oh, I'm kind of sad." I mean, that's very surface level, but it's a real thing, the blues after the holidays.
Absolutely.
Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we have a lot of expectations going into the holiday season, and sometimes it does live up to that. Sometimes it feels a little more busy and it just goes by too quickly. Maybe we feel like we didn't appreciate it enough, or maybe we just feel a lot of expectations or excitement around the new year, and that can bring some added pressure.
Is there also a sentiment of, we spent a lot of time, energy, stress, like our nervous systems were on overdrive for weeks.
Absolutely.
Hard stop.
Absolutely.
Whoa, now we got to go back to work, and I feel like we've barely taken a breath from what just happened.
Yeah.
Is that a real thing too?
I think so. I mean, it's such a quick turnaround from, traveling out of town or having house guests to suddenly everybody's back at school and back at work, and, we're making lunches and running around, and it's just so busy. And yeah, we're back in real life, and it feels a little bit like whiplash.
I think this is a shared sentiment that a lot of people feel, but there can be a point where this goes further than healthy, right? Can you talk a little bit about when this gets serious, some signs to look for in yourself if you're really struggling with this changeover of the season?
Well, as you mentioned, the seasonal changes can impact us at this time of year too. So we are still in the period of time of shorter days, and a little bit more darkness. Sometimes our weather's colder, although not lately, but
just wait, give it a couple more hours.
I know, right? And that can impact our mood. So if you're feeling like overwhelmed or having low mood, feeling like it's hard to kind of get up and do all those things that you need to do, catch up on all those emails from work and all those tasks, it might be a good time to, sort of look at some lifestyle interventions or even talk to your healthcare provider.
We live in a world of social media, and this time of year, my goodness, I am flooded with new exercise routine, new diet. Look how clean my house is after the Christmas tree's away. It's overwhelming too. That doesn't make anyone feel better. I gotta put my phone away sometimes.
Yeah, it can feel like a lot of pressure. You see all these photos of, people who did these fabulous trips over the break, and you wonder like, oh, did we have enough fun? Or you're looking at all these exciting things that people are trying to accomplish in the new year, and it can feel like a lot of pressure.
So what can we do for ourselves? I got to put the phone away sometimes. What else can we be doing if it's starting to feel a little too heavy, like an unhealthy level of heavy?
Yeah, taking that social media break and making time for real connections with people, one-to-one in your real life, meet that friend for a coffee date or go for a walk, can kind of build that connection in a healthy way and sort of take you away from that online pressure, or just those unspoken expectations.
Yeah. Also, it is just another day on the calendar.
Absolutely.
I think we put so much on that last 2 weeks of December and the first week of January, right?
Yeah, so many pressures and expectations.
All right. Well, Dr. Adams, thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate it. And good luck to everyone in the new year. You got to take care of yourself, right? That's the first thing. Take care of this. So everything else
will fall into place.
Exactly. All right. Thank you.
Great.